Blaze, level 3 upgrade. And here's the bearings for the micro. As you guys can tell, these things are incredibly small. Now these were donated to me by RC Guys 100, so let's go ahead and get them installed into Blaze. So we'll go ahead and do the bearings in the front first. And thanks to the last upgrade, all I had to do is undo the nut that holds the wheel on. If you don't have this upgrade yet, then you get to deal with the clip. Good luck with that. But once you get the wheel off, you'll see that there are actually bushings in there. Plastic ones. And I'm actually going to use the old axle and just pry them out. One on that side and one on the other. And now all I have to do is put a bearing in on each side. One there and one there. Once a bearing is in on each side, all you have to do is slide the wheel back on and then redo the nut. And there we go. And it's the same exact process for the other side. There we go, the front is done. As for the rear, well, it's a little bit more complicated just due to the fact that the bearings are not in the rim itself. They are actually in the axle carrier. So what we're going to have to do is remove the clip or nut that's holding on the wheel. Then you're going to have to take off this screw right here, which holds the axle carrier to the A-arm. Once you pull out that screw, you're going to have to be careful because yes, the drive shaft is going to fall out. More than likely the axle is going to fall out as well, but that's okay because you kind of need to pull that out anyways. Now you'll see that the bushings are in the axle carrier, so we're going to pry both of them out. There's one on each side. One there and one there. And just like before, you're going to get a bearing and insert it on each side. Once that's done, you're going to go ahead and get the axle, slide it back in through the axle carrier, get the drive shaft. You will see there are notches on it. Slide that into place. Now you get to put this all back together. Once it's all back in position, then you're just going to go ahead and get that screw and slide it right back through the A-arm, and you are done. Then all you have to do is slide the tire back on, and yes, there is a flat side to the axle, so make sure you line that up with the tire. And then just reapply the clip or nut. And there we go, we're done with this side. And it's going to be the same process for the other. Just remember you have to hold both of the tires still, that way the other one doesn't spin when you unscrew the nut. Unless you have a clip, then you really don't have to worry about that. And I'm done installing this upgrade, and believe me guys, bearings is always a better thing to have over bushings, because bushings are just going to make the motor work that much harder, which is going to shorten the life of it. So it's definitely one of those upgrades to consider. So before I end this upgrade, I want to go ahead and do a quick little modification. So I have some extra antenna tube, cut one fairly short, and I'm just going to stick it in to the top of the body. What this is going to do is it's going to keep this antenna straight. And believe me, since I'm running 27 megahertz, that is going to help, especially inside the house, because I really don't get a good signal inside here. But yes, thanks again RC Guys 100 for the donation. And that was the level 3 upgrade for Blaze.